choose to hate. You could choose anger, you could choose to be frustrated, or you could choose love, you could choose faith, you could choose the opportunity to understand, collaborate, work with people, whatever the difference is, whether it's a Republican, Democrat, black, white, rich, poor, but you have to understand people's differences and you have to choose love and faith to get there, right? Because if you choose anger, you'll never cross the divide that you're trying to get through.
As a son, Leon always talked about his parents and his grandparents as his role models. And I think that says a lot about a kid, that you look at your parents as role models. I saw on Leon's phone that he had sent pictures to his kids of my mom and my dad having dinner one night. You could call it a date night before their 57th wedding anniversary. And he was just so proud.
He was propelled by the love and the admiration of his family, and he created a legacy of love, service, sacrifice, and humanism. Leon cared about people.
He was a hero who dedicated his life to others, and especially his family. Since we were children, lessons of service started very young. Started caroling in hospital halls, donating our Christmas gifts for annual events, which, as a kid, that was a kind of tough morning, but...
He had such a humility about him, about all his professional accomplishments. But when it came to those kids, he wasn't humble. He shared every step.
Leon loved Jacksonville, and he loved his job at UF. He talked about it often with us, with excitement, with pride, with passion, that anyone who wakes up and goes to work every day would be envious of that kind of passion.
Leon was no ordinary man. When we came on board, JEA was a rudderless ship. The rank and file had lost trust in management, and quick and decisive action was necessary. Leon led that charge and helped to restore that trust.
Sincerely and genuinely investing and rallying the people around him toward a bold, transformational vision. He made you believe in things, and he made you believe in yourself.
He was the one who got us out to doing boot camps every week. And then he also thanked us for our friendship, for getting to know each one of us, and for keeping him sane during the pandemic. And we miss him dearly for that.
He could also explain very complex things in very simple terms. With the Civic Council for every meeting, we would ask him to give us the updates on COVID, to explain the data and explain what was going on with the vaccine and where we needed to go.
His thoughtful support, his collaborative engagement, and his committed leadership will be greatly missed. The health and connectedness of our community will be positively impacted for decades to come as a direct result of Dr. Haley's leadership.
He lived a loved life. He's a bridge builder.
As an organization and as a community, you made us better believe in a better path, one that is kinder and more inclusive. You redefine what it is meant to be a Gator.
He helped start several programs that allow our individuals to go over and train at UF in trauma, thus saving hundreds of lives of servicemen and women that go out and fight for our freedom.
One of the advantages of being an emergency physician is I can tell you we are all the same on the inside. So we all bleed red, same lungs, same hearts, we all look alike. There's no difference, there's no black, there's no white, there's no rich, there's no poor, there's no Hispanic. We are all the same. We are all human beings. We are all Americans in this country. We live in a great country. We have the opportunity to continue to push it forward, right? We have to be empathetic. We have to recognize the differences that we have, but then the opportunities that we have together to push us into a new direction or a continued direction of greatness and equality and get rid of all of the barriers that are there.